Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host, Mary Ellen. This is day 8 of Junk Journal Round Robin, hashtag JJ Round Robin. It is a November swap and daily ephemera making collaboration with me, Cindy at Studio Lou, and Shell at Shell's Creative Chaos. We have each individually wrapped 30 pieces from our studio, numbered them, sent them off to each other, and so through the month of November, every single day, each one of us is videotaping, whatever this is, filming the opening of each envelope from each other, and we are then making some ephemera. I want to just generally declare that all things are right with the world, because look at what I got. Ho, ho, ho. New box of glue. You have no idea how happy I am. They were right there on the shelf. So I think what had happened was I was there during the beginning of school. So 8 from Shell and 8 from Cindy. Scratch, 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 scratch. There we are. There's the 8. Oh, it's a sticky. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the note. Yes, look at that frame. Can you see that frame? It's, look at that. That's something. I love that. And I super appreciate the note. I mean, you have no idea. Very, very helpful. And this, oh, this is a copy of Bleak House. There. Oh my. Okay. So we've got a Flutterby, piece of paper. Ooh, these are fun. Ooh, yeah. Love these. These are some kind of, so these are, for anybody under the age of something, you have no idea what this is. This is printer paper that would have gone through, these are sort of feed holes, printed, and then whatever was there would have been hung, used to hang up. So that's really interesting. This, ooh, this feels like very fancy paper. Look at that marbling. Look at that marbling. Ah, gorgeous. Look at that marbling. Yummo, yummo. There. And then this is, ooh, the Standard Bank of Canada. And then we also have this if we want it. Okay. So these feel like they would be obviously pulled apart and used. Let's arrange everything that way because it seems a little easier. There, just at these does, and then that. Okay, I do not have focal points. So from yesterday, we have those as focal points. She just delights me. Just as an FYI, the cat is awake. And not only is she awake, she has an empty DISH. which seems to be a bit of an issue when I'm reaching for, ooh, okay. So we're looking for focal points. She's cute. Okay, so let's have a look. That frog looks very imperious, like, it's a little too narrow. But it will be on the right wide side. Maybe. The rooster. Just gonna be barely. I want to use him at some point. Okay, so maybe, maybe not. We're not sure. Oh, pretty cat. Hang on, I need to yell. Grace, what are we doing? So those might be useful pockets. If we go back to vertical, that cap would fit. So we could do 2 horizontal and 2 vertical. There's old Thunder Paws. And so that would have to be a vertical one too. Two vertical, so I need a horizontal. Could always use that. Okay. Just wanna. Reverses. He's horizontal, he's vertical. I love that. No. Okay, so there we are. That should be enough. there. Okay. And I kind of want to use this, but I kind of don't. Because it's a nice piece of paper. All right, so. Come on. Come on. There. So all the dots are on that side. Okay. Let's take one of these. Could just cover them all. 1, 2, 3, and then that'll be 4. Sure. Something like that. New. Not really. She'd work because of the red, I think. The cat would work because it feels like there's a little bit of pink there. Okay, so start with that. And then the frame will go, oh. Oh. So much to do. Step 1, glue this to that. Okay, where is it? I think we all know what I'm looking for. My thingy, what's it? Bone folder. I do not seem to find. All right, well. Bummer. There. While you're making pockets and folding that over like that is just going to reinforce, which isn't a bad thing. So let's do that. Am I sure? That's what happens. You put it away and then it's put away. Okay, so I'm going to put that underneath there and let that to dry. Okay. So that's number one. Let's get number two. That is just yummy. It almost looks like it's a heart. There. I was thinking, I know, always a dangerous thing to do. Well, that strip is so nice. It's a shame to sort of bury it. I might not glue that. I'm not sure. I'm just going to put that underneath there as well. Let it dry. What was I doing? I was thinking. What was I thinking about? I was thinking that I should do a bit of an inventory about the amount of stuff that I have. That way or that way? Let's do it that way. Still working on that thought. It'll come out eventually. So thinking a lot of ephemera. I have at least 2 rounds of Junk Journal Round Robin from this year, and I think I have at least another one that I have done. And I can't remember what it is, but I'm certain I've done it. There we are, that's better. And just pick a spot. I should do a commonplace journal. That's essentially the thought that I had. Took a while to get out there. And so the idea is interesting, but I don't entirely know what a commonplace journal looks like or should be. I feel like commonplace is sort of a catch as catch can. But that might not be true. So I have to do a little bit of a research. getting there. We're getting there. And last one. Has to be the stamp. I can't tell. 1915, maybe? The stamp would probably date it too. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. This is very sticky. Exciting news, the new issue of Food and Drink is out. So we'll have a nice little flippy through of that. I haven't done a Thrifty Thursday in a while, and I do have things to show you. This isn't a complaint, you understand? It is an observation. Holy Hannah, did baseball this year ever mess with my October? I mean, mess. I had no October. Well, I did have an October. I had a thrilling October. It was just all baseball related. And I will take that 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10. But there was just a lot of, I think there was a whole, like, at least a week, maybe 2 weeks where I didn't film anything because just baseball. I didn't finish the sort of Halloween-y junk journal thingy. Okay. Here we are, another base. I'm going to let that one dry underneath here as well. Okay. Now we've got some cutting out to do. Put that. It's like I've gone into this, haven't been in stores. So I essentially have gone from the last I saw, it was essentially sort of winding down back to school and just starting October to now it is screaming Christmas. Garden needs to be put to bed. There. And put cat. Now then. I'm going to take the background off. So now there's a mild panic for getting all the Christmas stuff done. Yep. Carry on. Keep going. Okay. 2. And I'm not going to do just sort of do a kiss cut because it gets complicated once you get up towards the antlers. Ow. Well, you never know. And then I need something on this side. There, and I could cut that, but I'm not gonna. There. The other thing that I could do is put this on the back as opposed to just doing the frame. I could do the frame, ooh, like that. Also an option. Where's the frog end? Frog end's there. I think. That flower might go with her. Okay, so I think we have, that might go with her. Okay, now let's see what we've got for cards. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3 and 4, and look at that they've dried nicely. Okay, so let's move you out of the way because I think I don't need you. Oh, and we also have this if we want to have some kind of background. So that's going to go that way. That goes that way. That goes that way. And I might as well glue it. Might as well. Don't go all weird and warpy on me though. Okay. One, two, three, four. Go that way or that the other way? I think it goes that way. So that side I've kept specifically so that it would be fancy and seen as fancy. So one of the things that I can do is not use it. Look at us go. Or I can turn it around. That looks like a sprout coming right out of her head. That's not cool. I'm gonna have to cut that line. Whoa. And I want to diagonal that. Whoops-a-daisy, something fell. I have no idea what that was. Oh, look at who's on the spot. Yeah, I know, boo, something fell. Can you find it? Okay, you tell me. You tell me all about it. Okay. Goodness sakes, boo. Okay. Doesn't have a lot of background. Let's see what would happen. How many plies? So that's not going to tear well. Once I get to the bottom, but the top will be fine. Yeah, I'm going to keep that. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. We need another one of you. Does that look weird? Kind of. Yeah, it's because he's yellow. Okay, that one is fine. That one is fine. This one is weird. How would you look? I just did that. Oof. Now work on some sticker placement here. No, it does look better there. Maybe it's the butterfly that I don't need. Maybe that's the better way of doing it. Oh, that's a pokey tool. Well, let's not worry about that one for the mo. Let's glue in some of the ones that we think will work. It's another methodology, crafting by the process of elimination. Kind of put there. All right. I know, I see you right there, boo. I do. Yep, okay. I think all I need to do is, those whiskers don't need to be cut out because they're gonna land there and blend perfectly, but the white's gonna show. Somebody is so annoyed at me for not responding to the belly alarm. Yep, that's gonna be good. That looks pretty. gollywampus. Yep, that'll work. And theoretically, this is supposed to be a pocket, but it could be a tag. And I don't want to just round a corner and make it a pocket if it will work better as a tag. So I'm just gonna do that. Next one up, we're gonna do her, who is a cutie patootie, and that's gonna go there. Okay. Oops. Straightish. Okay. Not determined. Okay. So it just weird. So the split here can either be over here and it's dark or over here and it's light. So if I do it like that, that would work, but I need to take that little bit of white off. For anybody who cared about that, you're welcome. There. That's 2. I don't know if I like that. I mean, I like it, but I don't like it. Maybe what I don't like is the evenness of the tear. Yeah, that's a little bit better. By a fraction of a fraction. Oops. Everybody's in, okay. Good. Come on. Line yourself up here. Oh, the little nose goes right over. Oh well, that's the way it's going to be. I'm going to leave that like that and not put the butterfly on there. Now then, how are you going to be? I wonder if that thinner might be better. I might need a little bit of an outline. Tones, they're the same tone. There, that's a little better. So that halo is kind of amazing. I wonder if we could only use quarter or half. Should we? Because I like that halo. The halo works for me. That, I want to just change the color of that with some ink. Yep. How am I going to do that? There we are. You're going to do it carefully. That's how we are going to do it. There. Trim off that bit of her dress. or half? Let's cut it in half. A quarter is weird. Okay, that'll work. Goes all the way down to there. It hits her nose. And I think I want it to there. You do you. You do you the way you want to do you. There we are. Fold it over. I could. Not opposed. Okay. Is there any space for the second one? No, and that's okay. Oh, that's adorable. Wasn't there words? What was words? I had words the other day. Oh, here they are. Those two I don't think need words. And let's put the butterfly in her hair. And maybe we won't have words. Oh, come on. There we are. That's better. Yeah. Oh, it's a little bow in her hair. Butterfly bow. Yeah. So I think Buddy might be the only one who needs some words. And the briefer, the better. Well, I like seeing this a couple of times and it keeps jumping out at me, so I'm gonna see how this one works. It says, remember to love the world. I think, was it a couple of days ago, I think Cindy had some snark stickers out. And I do love the Tim Holtz snark. I don't know if there's anything that's snark. No. Remember to love the world. Let's we'll go with that. Oops. Come on. There. Okay, so we have reached the end of day something or other. Where'd my sheet go? Here. At the end of day 8, we have 4 theoretically pockets. And I like them all. They are, oops, very different from each other, but also seem to be from the same family. Anyways, that is all for now. Please take very good care of yourself. Stay out of trouble. Love you lots, and I gotta go feed my cat. Bye now.